third on your list, but seeing as how there's the first speaker had a previous engagement, there was no one outside. Keep going about it. Okay, we ready? Okay, everyone. Now that we're finished with all of our regular business, I wanted to let you all know that from here on out, we'll be holding our weekly club meetings at Pedro's. Yes. And here are some more details on that. Is the owner of Pedro's, Pedro Miramontes. Hello, everyone. After considering your proposal, Principal Reynolds has granted permission for you to hold your meetings off campus during the lunch hour. But as head of administration, he will regulate and control the details of your activities. Therefore, he has arranged with me a fixed price of $100 per week for your meals, including beverages, tax, and tip. That's exactly $10 per student each week.
That sounds fair.
$10, regardless of how much I eat? Sounds great to me.
And paying the bill, convenient and easy.
Are we all in agreement then?
Yes.
Yes. We hereby accept the $10 weekly flat rate for lunch meetings at Pedro's. Great. Since there's no further business to discuss, this meeting is officially adjourned. See you all next Friday at Pedro's, and don't forget your money. Come on, thanks, Pedro.
I'm certain my parents are going to make me pay for my own lunches. I'll need to find a job so I can earn the money.
Me too. Maybe I'll see if my uncle will hire me at his burger shop.
We should encourage everyone to find jobs so we can pay the weekly amount and maintain the privileges we've been given.
Benjamin Franklin once wrote these famous words. In this world, nothing can be said to be certain except death. And taxes.
The strange thing about these two certainties is how truly uncertain we are when it comes to understanding them.
The tale that we're about to tell was adapted from a blog post written by our grandfather, Ralph Peterson, entitled Taxation, Tax Refunds, and Free Market Economics Made Simple. His original story was written with the intent of exposing the inner workings of our current tax system. My dear sister, it seems that trying to explain this topic of taxes is such a bore. Is there anything we can do to bring a little life into the topic?
Yeah, bro, just drop a beat. You'd be surprised by what you hear, but really, what can we say? The truth about the matter doesn't matter.
So much shadow.
As hardworking folks, pay. Some people suppose, even propose, if an income is low, should he pay? Oh no! You have plenty, they have nothing, and it just ain't fair. You are wealthy, you are selfish, and you just don't care.
Oh look, there's a tax rebate!
Hey! What's that? I can't believe it. It's April 15th, and none of that's coming my way?
I am Nathaniel King.
And I am Carissa King. It is our pleasure to bring some clarity to you on this muddy topic of taxes. As these zealous high school kids find jobs to pay for their lunches, and in addition, get a large side order of tax troubles.
Okay, everyone, this has been a really great meeting, and lunch was delicious. Last week, we were all going to be looking for jobs. Katie, you're in charge of presenting the report on everyone's job status. Are you prepared to do so now?
Yes, Joe. Anna got a job doing some weekly babysitting for a couple on her street, and Macy is doing some part-time tutoring. Zoe, Maddie, and I wanted higher-paying jobs, so Zoe was hired as a grocery clerk, and Maddie and I were hired as waitresses. Jamil, have you found a job yet?
Yep, me and my bro found minimum wage jobs, flipping burgers and washing cars.
And how about you, Carlos?
Little by little, I was becoming frustrated. I'm not finding a job. But I want to say thank you to Joe. He, being the resourceful entrepreneur type, worked hard and invested quite a large sum of his own savings to start a lawn care business. And he has provided jobs for me and for Phil.
Wow, Joe, that's amazing. And that accounts for everyone then.
Thanks, Katie. Great job, guys. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and end this meeting and head back to school. Don't forget to leave your $10 with Anna so that she can pay the tab.
Class dismissed. Joe, I'd like to see you at my desk, please.
Yes, ma'am?
Joe, I am a tenure teacher, and as a long-time union worker, I'm not feeling good about the reinsurance I heard you kids have for your club. I've noticed while some of the students can easily afford the $10 for the meal, there are those less fortunate who don't earn quite as much as the others. It truly is unfair that they have to work a little longer, a little harder to earn their share. And then there's that one enterprising student who has an unfair advantage. He earns a lot more than all the others. This is outrageous, and the administration needs to think about this. This situation is hopeless. We need change.
So with good intentions
And their hearts in the right places.
putting feelings ahead of good sense, the administration stepped in to devise a more equitable system for the paying of the bill.
They decided that the four unfortunate, hard-working students who were flipping burgers, mowing lawns, and washing cars earned the least. So they determined they would just eat for free.
The prices went up based on the increasing income earned by each student. The student working as a babysitter would pay $1 for her lunch.
The student who was working as a tutor would now pay $3.
The student working as a grocery clerk would pay $7 for her lunch.
Based on their earnings and tips, one of the waitresses would pay $12 and the other $18.
That one lucky rich kid who got all the breaks in life's lottery would pay $59.
It wasn't right. And deep in their hearts, they all knew it.
But everybody went along with it because nobody wants to be perceived as being uncompassionate or insensitive to those less fortunate. So they continued each week according to the new payment schedule. And everything was fun.
Until one day, the restaurant owner goofed it all up. Ugh.
Since your students are all such fine young people and I really appreciate their regular business, I'm going to give you a 20% discount. From now on, lunch for 10 students will only cost $80.
Now the administration had the task of fairly dividing the $20 savings. They rather decided that the 4 students who were eating for free would remain unaffected, and the $20 would go to those who were paying the bill.
With the $20 refund, each will receive $3.33. But if you subtract that amount from the bill, it means that the students working as a babysitter and a tutor actually get refunds larger than the amount they pay for their meals. It's obvious that a fair distribution of this refund is going to be difficult to figure out. Wait, I know what I'll do. I'll simply withhold the refund, charge the members the same rates, and divert the savings to the school's general fund so we can use it on other administrative interests.
When the students caught wind of this idea that the administration had deemed brilliant, they protested loudly
And demanded their money back.
Finding himself in a pickle of a situation, Mr. Reynolds turned to the students to see if they could devise a suggestion for better handling the refund payment schedule. And left to their wits, they did just that. Mr. Reynolds, we would like to see the refund distributed in proportion to what each student pays.
Sounds reasonable enough. My administration will get to work compiling a new refund payment schedule.
With the new refund payment schedule, the babysitter would now also eat for free, and the tutor would pay $2 instead of $3.
A student working as a grocery clerk would pay $5 rather than $7.
One of the waitresses would now pay $7, and the other's bill was reduced from $18 to $12.
That no-good rich kid received a whopping $7 savings. Hallelujah! They'll now pay $52 rather than $59.
After lunch, the students all got together and began comparing their savings. I only got $1 out of the 20. It's irritating that Joe got 7. It's not fair that the person who earns the most money gets the biggest refund.
That's true. Joe owns his own business. Why should he be so greedy and take nearly half the refund for himself? Me, Jamil, Mike, Phil, we're the ones who needed the most, and we didn't get anything at all. Joe was just greedy.
This is so unfair. This system exploits the poor.
Tensions rose and tempers began to flare, and soon the students decided to take back what they felt was rightfully theirs.
They surrounded Joe and beat him up, took out his wallet, removed $7, and divided it among the 7 students who earned the least. That's right. 7 of them actually got paid to eat at the expense of another. Joe was so badly beaten, he had to take time off from his work. His loss of business forced him to lay off his 2 employees.
Hey guys, Joe didn't even show up today.
That's okay with me. I'm mad at him anyway. Let's just have our lunch and meeting without him.
But when it came time to pay for the meal, they suddenly discovered they were
$52 short?